Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Titano! Grey Maniacs gather, and I'll explain to you why I just said Titano. Literally, I just finished recording the last video where I was trying to remember the name of the giant ape with the kryptonite blast eyes. That's a villain of Superman's, and literally I spent the whole video trying to remember his name, and literally as soon as I pressed stop, boom, it popped into my head. Titano. I'm pretty sure his name's Titano, but yeah. So yeah, okay. Still going through Box W. 2 more videos to go. This is my lot, which I want to finish at some point if I can. The Super Friends. Now, I never saw this TV show. I don't think it even came over to the UK. At least I don't remember ever seeing it advertised as being here. But who doesn't like a old school kiddie level comic book? You know, it's just fun, old-time superhero stories, like the kind of level of stories that got you into it when you were a kid, the kind of thing that appealed to you when you were a kid. And yeah, they're still good to read now. So Super Friends. Beware, Super Friends, my powers are greater than yours, and I can no longer control them. Oh, smashing out of the TV screen. I think there's actually a couple of first appearances in this as well. I think both Fire and Ice have first appearances in this TV show. Possibly Dr. Mist as well, I'm not sure now. The Mindless Immortal. What a strange place for a mineshaft. That's no mineshaft, that's a burrow. It's a bit of a weird story. A giant blinking mole is the villain of this piece. Right. If we can't stop these meteors, Paradise Island is doomed. Come on, you know, what character was that? Come on, what character was that? That's right, it was Wonder Woman. Yeah, you can tell by my awesome speech that was a lady. I was being a lady when I did that voice. Skills. My narrative skills are out of this world. Do something, Superman. Stop that ocean monster. No use, Aquaman. I can't punch a creature made of water. That's a good point. Why don't you try your heat vision? Just saying. Just saying. Just saying I know your power's better than you do. Or maybe your super breath. I don't know. Yeah, either super breath, like your freeze breath, or your just a blow. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure you'll work it out. It's the time trapper's deadliest trap, and it's just been sprung to catch the Super Friends. No, you straggling Superman, you can't escape the fate I have in store for all of you. Oh no! The Time Trapper is an evil villain. He's like the Legion of Superheroes from the future's arch nemesis, or at least one of them. Right up there with Modru and Gloriana. Is that the other one? Right. Super Beast trained to steal. A startling new challenge for the Super Friends. There's no word balloons on this one. But why would you need a word balloon when you've got Wonder Woman trying to rodeo a kangaroo? She's got. Why is she riding on the back of it? Why don't she just lasso it instead of riding on? She riding on the back of it, and she's gonna lasso other animals while she's riding on the back of it, or I don't know. It's not to be considered here. And Batman's trying to grab that loot from the eagle that's flying off of it. A Super Friend just sitting there looking like, "Ooh, what happened to our TV show? I thought we would have a TV show in 40 years' time, and it's been cancelled." At least that's what I heard anyway. Dear. The Wonder Twins. Gotham City invaded by an army of monster trees. Superman and Batman failed to stop those killer trees. Then Wonder Woman is our last hope. There you go, the Wonder Twins get to speak there. I'm not overly familiar with the Wonder Twins. Really only what I know from these comics. So one of them has the power to turn into any animal, and the other one has the power to turn into any form of water, which is a bit of a stupid bloody well power, if you ask me. They have to hold hands to be able to do that. And yeah, he turns into like a bucket of water, and like snowman monster, that kind of thing. It's like, okay, all right, whatever. It's for children. It's all good. All right, so more many of these to get, actually. Will the sinister schemes of Kronos the Time Thief tick off the final seconds for the Super Friends? Superman is frozen in midair like a living statue. Do something, Wonder Woman. I'll try, even at the risk of being caught in that time net too. There you go. But this is Super Comics for, you know, this is top tier super comic coverness. It's like a villain threatening folks, them charging into the face of peril despite the, you know, what might happen to them. You know, that's got everything. That's got everything you need in a comic book. This is like, to me, like, I mean, obviously because I read them first when I was a kid, that was what draws you in. People getting into battle, fighting evil. You know, an arch fiend. Danger, adventure, peril, facing against the odds, you know, being super heroic, doing the deeds that us normal folks can't do. This is, you know, peak comicdom for me. Before you look in another mirror, find out what peril lurks there for the Super Friends. The Super Friends are trapped in a mirror world. How can we save them? The Wonder Twins... Oh, sorry, again. The Wonder Twins are in deadly danger. Somehow we must The Wonder Twins are in deadly danger. Somehow we must rescue them. Yeah, so they're both looking at the mirrors of each other and thinking they've got to save the other person. But Mirror Master is coming out behind the Wonder Twins with evil intent, I have no doubt. Oh, that Mirror Master. Oh... I can't remember what his name is. There was a couple of Mirror Masters, wasn't there? There was, I think one died and another guy took over. I can't remember what the names is. One of them's got like a Scottish name or Irish name. But, I can't remember off the top of my head. Max out of I'm sure. Anyway. Betrayal in the form of the Wonder Twins strikes a deadly blow at the Super Friends. We told Zan and Jania all our secrets, and now they're using that knowledge to kill us. Oh, say it isn't so. Treachery. How can it be? Yeah. Any little kid who kids who knows the characters would want to read that one. They'd be like, oh my God, what? I can't believe the Wonder Twins are doing that. Oh no, I've got to buy this comic to find out what's going on. Mastery of getting kids to buy comic books. That's what they've lost. They've lost the mastery of getting, like, when kids have got all these other things that can be exciting, they're like video games and that, you need to have a comic book that actually makes them want to read it, you know. And it's the covers that gets people in. You know, when you're looking in a bookshop for books, you know obviously what's like type of books you want, but it's the cover that's going to sort of make you buy one horror instead of a different horror, or one sci-fi instead of another sci-fi. And I don't know, I think they just lost the art of showing, you know, making good covers that draw people in. Hero against hero with the world as the prize, the Super Friends. Ha ha! I'll control the real Super Friends as easily as this. Puppets of the Overlord, a fantastic thriller with 7 guest stars. Most of these covers, by the way, are by Freydon and Smith, I believe. Or Freydon. What's her name? First name. I can't remember what her first name is. But yeah, a lady artist. One of the... Ramona Freydon, that's it. Yeah. Don't know an awful lot about her, but she does quite a lot of good stuff. I think she did Metamorpho and stuff like that. She does... And she's got a lovely, cool style as well, actually. We challenge you to identify the heroes and villains in the maddest masquerade ever, the Super Friends. That's not the Batman! Can you spot the telltale clue that tipped off the Wonder Twins? Come on, guys. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to work out the clue as to how the Wonder Twins realise this is not Batman. Here you go. I'll give you a clue here. I'll give you a clue. Here's a clue for you. Yeah, Batman doesn't wear clogs. Batman doesn't wear super blinking, what's that, 70s style of footwear. They're not high heels. Oh, Stax shoes, is it Stax? I don't remember what they're called now. Anyway. 2 titanic tales of the Super Friends. Wonder Woman, why are you making us disappear? Because our survival and Earth's depends on it. Plus, the Wonder Twins, starring in their own fantastic feature. These are fun little reads as well. Guest starring the Floral Fury Black Orchid. Great terror! Why isn't that kryptonite harming Superman? I don't know, but somehow it's killing Black Orchid. This is a bit of damage on the corner there. A few of these got damage to them actually. These aren't that cheap either. These go for a few quid, not super expensive, but they do go for a few quid. The Menagerie Man is back with an army of wild creatures trained to destroy Hawkman and the Super Friends. Back off, Superman! Those falcons are carrying deadly kryptonite! There's a few covers with birds carrying kryptonite. I think I've got I might have 3 covers with birds carrying kryptonite. It is a done thing. I'm pretty sure there's one in the world's finest. Yeah, look at Menagerie Man. Oh yeah, that's Menagerie Man. I'm sure that looks more like one of the kinky suits that Dee wears when she's whipping Werewolf by lunchtime. I made that up on the spot. I do apologise if it's probably true, but I mean it's not right. It's not true. I'm just making things up because I'm silly. What is it? Animal, vegetable, or mineral? And why does it pose a threat to the Super Friends? Gone! Just as I threw my batarang! The creature avoided my lasso by disappearing. Every time they try to catch it, this menace teleports away. There you go. There's a strange thingamy that the Super Friends are trying to catch. Looks like a pretty innocent thingamy to me. Perhaps it's causing chaos. And they don't like chaos being caused. Right. 8 more exciting pages starring the Wonder Twins. The Super Friends meet Plastic Man. While I hold this weapon, no superhero can never touch Warhead. Right, Matilda, this is the power that Plastic Man has. He can meld himself into different shapes, not just stretch. So he's turned himself into the gun here. So when I showed a picture of him making the rails of a broken roller coaster on Cover Slingers, he can't. What's he doing that for? Oh! I swear that's not a proper Matilda impression. Hey, what are you doing that? No. That's not a proper Matilda impression either. It's just I'm in a very silly mood today, aren't I? Let's just go to the next comic book before I insult any more of my friends. 8 more pages of heroic action. Humph. The kid's so wild for the Super Friends, they don't even notice me, Supergirl. Extra, Jack-O-Lantern, the Irish superhero, battles the giant who shrunk Ireland. Now, Jack-O-Lantern is, yeah, I'm not sure if he first debuted in the Super Friends, but later on, in the 80s, he's becomes a villain. He's against the Justice League of America. He's like in the thrall of Queen Bialia of... No, Queen Bee of Bialia, that's it. And yeah, so he kind of acts as a villain because I'm not sure if he's like mentally controlled by her or he just loves her or thinks he loves her and he's actually playing as a bad guy more or less, which is a shame because I remember him when I was a kid. And right, this is a great cover as well. I like this one. I've come to destroy you, Super Friends. Defend yourself. Don't bother us. We have more important things to do. Don't interrupt the cartoons. Go away, I'm busy. I did show this one on Cover Slingers actually. I did a Cover Slingers Slinger's Choice when we could make our own choices. And I went with comics that show people reading comics or somehow have comics on them. And Superman is sitting there reading a Mystery in Space issue. So Batman, sorry, reads, and if you think about it, Superman's reading over his shoulder. Look at it, they're looking at it together. Look at that. Look at that, Batman. I think I fought that guy once on Mars. Yeah, cool. Right, this one I believe is the only one that I had from back in the day. I found this in my collection Like when I was going through my collection, and I thought, you know what, maybe I'll try and get the rest of this run. And this was the only one that I had when I started out with. This is number 40. I don't remember when I bought it or where I got it or anything, but I had it in my collection. A madman creates the wildest perils ever faced by the Super Friends. You can't arrest me. I've done nothing. We know Wonder Woman is innocent, but we can't prove it. Extra, Jack-O-Lantern has an amazing adventure at Blarney Castle. I think that's why I learnt of Blarney Castle for the first time. I think Jack-O-Lantern helped some guy to kiss the Blarney Stone so he get his wish come true or something like that. I can't seem to recall from the story. So I never even knew of Blarney Castle on the Blarney Stone, and I must have learnt about it in that comic book, I'm pretty sure, which is what comics are for. They're for, well, they're not necessarily for, they're to entertain, but you think about the amount of knowledge, the amount of things you learn for the first time by reading a comic book. The terrible Toyman returns with deadly new games to play against the Super Friends. Let the battle begin. Extra, the Seraph, the man who can work miracles. Frader on the Smith cover. I think Seraph is an Israeli character, and I think he has magic powers based on biblical. Can I say characters, or would that make it sound? People, biblical figures. There you go. I don't want to say characters. he might, you know, even though I do think they're characters myself, rather than actual real people that ever existed. But you know, that's my atheism coming out. There you go. These are my gods. The superheroes. Right. Other super beings are green with envy when Green Thumb battles Green Fury. My plant army has defeated you, Super Friends, but not Green Fury. Let's see how your army does under fire. So this is Green Fury, who is actually fire, I believe. She ends up being fire, as in fire and ice. I think this might be her first appearance. Beatrice DaCosta, originally of the Global Guardians, later of the Justice League. So cool stuff. Getting to the end. He's Futurio XX, a man of 1,000,000 years from today, and the prey he stalks is the Super Friends. I've imprisoned your teammates, Superman, and they are as helpless as you will soon be. Extra, DC and TV Sultan of Stretch, Plastic Man. Did Plastic Man have his own TV series as well at one point? Seems possible from that, what it says there. Cool. The Super Friends fight their strangest battle against monsters in their own likenesses. Oh yeah. Bonus feature, Jack-O-Lantern in Death Cry of the Banshee. This covers by Schaffenberger and Smith. No Fredon in this one, although it does look in the same style almost. Look at the different creatures that look at Robin is fighting like a little pig. Looks like a pig with his head. Interesting bunch of monsters. And Wonder Woman's fighting an octopus version of herself. Interesting. Right, coming towards the end now. Number 40. Oh, yeah, this is the last two books. The Super Friends. Extra, Plastic Man story. Guest starring these international superheroes. From Venezuela is Bushmaster. From England it's Godiva. From Japan it's Rising Sun. From Greece it's the Olympian. From Denmark it's the Little Mermaid. And from Germany it's the Wild Huntsman. We must free these villains to help us save Earth. There you go. So it looks like they're coming to rescue Sinestro. Oh, come on! You know what? I saw him, as soon as I saw him, I knew what his name was, and now I'm trying to remember it. I'm thinking of all these different other names. This Queen Bee, Hector Hammond. Sinestro, Hector Hammond, and Queen Bee, and they're coming to rescue them. I wonder if this is the first appearance of these characters here on the side. These are all members of the Global Guardians. None of them have had an awful lot of use feature in the comic books at all. Not that I know of. I think Godiva, once or twice I've seen them in comic books, but not, you know, they're very, very bit parts if you do see them at all. No matter what you try, you'll never beat the Conqueror. I have the power to destroy every superhero on Earth. This is the last one for this video. The Seraph has got his own extra story inside. There's the Wild's Huntsman there. Godiva down on the ground, Robin on his knees. Aquaman's getting up. But, yeah. The Conqueror. I think that some of these characters in here, the villains, are exclusive to the comic books, maybe. I don't think the Conqueror... Well, no, so exclusive to the TV show, and then and the related comic book. Right? I don't think they ever I don't know if I've ever seen the Conqueror go on and appear anywhere else, if you know what I mean. Of course, there are quite a lot of villains, but some of the main villains are that guy from the future. I'm pretty sure he's never been in any other comics. I wouldn't have thought so anyway. Futurio XX. I'm pretty sure he's strictly TV show and this comic book kind of character. Right, that's it. That's my Super Friends run. Loads more to go in this one, and I'll start at number 12. So yeah, and there's loads of gaps. So they don't go super cheap. Yeah, but they are good. They are fun. Right, I'm out of here. Cheers for watching. Until next time, have a great, amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.